IUP. Welcome to Boot Campus. Let's get warmed up with a boxer shuffle. I'm your instructor, Madeline, and this is our cardio warm-up. You always want to warm up before an exercise to keep your muscles loose and your blood flowing. We're going to be at a boxer shuffle for about 10 more seconds. Now we're going to move into butt kicks. Whenever you're doing these cardiovascular exercises, be sure to try and move your upper and lower body throughout the entire thing to get warmed up. Make sure you breathe through the whole workout. We're going to be here for 10 more seconds. We're going to go into jump rope. When I'm doing cardio activities, you can go at my pace, faster, or slower. When we get into weight training, go at my pace or slower. Don't go faster, or you won't get the most out of your workout. Remember to move your upper and lower body to make sure you warm up your entire body and keep breathing. 3 more seconds here. Let's get back into a boxer shuffle. You should start to feel warm, maybe sweat, and breathe harder. We're gonna go through this warm-up one more time and then get into our weight training. I designed this workout with you in mind. You can do it with little or no equipment and in limited space. 3 more seconds, and then we're gonna get back into butt kicks. While doing butt kicks, point your knees towards the ground and keep your knees together as much as possible to protect them from injuries. You should be feeling really warmed up. We're almost done with the warm-up. Keep up the good work. 5 more seconds here, and we're gonna get back into a jump rope to finish our warm-up. If at any time you need to make the impact less for the workout, you can go ahead by simply marching in place instead of jumping or running. We're gonna finish here in 3 seconds and do some ballistic stretching. Shake out those legs, stretch out that upper body. Ballistic stretching is stretching while still moving. You should start to feel really warmed up. We're preparing to get into our strength routine. We're gonna take a quick break. Don't stop moving. Get a drink if you need to, and we'll be right back.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back, IUP. We're gonna get into our lower body strength training right now. Why don't you pick up weights? You wanna do medium to heavy weights. Remember to bend with your knees, not your back. We're gonna go with 10 pounds right now. We're gonna start with a side lunge and a bicep curl. So why don't you step out with one leg, lunge down, keeping that knee above the ankle, back straight, chest up, bicep curl to the side, and then come back to the middle. We're also gonna do it on the other side. Same thing, keep the knee above the ankle, curl at the bottom, push back up. We're gonna do 8 on each side. Let's get started. Remember to keep good form throughout the entire exercise. Explode back to the top and carefully lunge back down. If at any time you feel pain or extreme discomfort, discontinue the exercise. You can simply stand and do bicep curls or do lunges, however is more comfortable for you. We're halfway there. Continue breathing through the exercise as well. It's important to breathe through the entire exercise so oxygen gets to your muscles. When not enough oxygen gets to your muscles, you feel that intense burning effect. You need to breathe more. 2 more on each side. Keep up the good work. If you start to shake and your form starts to sacrifice, that means you've hit muscle failure. You can go ahead, drop those weights, skip the last set, and do some ballistic stretching. Last one. Explode to the top and drop those weights. If you didn't already, shake it out. Shake out those legs. Pick up the weights again. Bending with your knees. We're gonna go into a sumo squat with an upright row. So you wanna get a wide stance, put the weights in front of you, squat down, keeping the legs back, knees above the ankle, upright row at the bottom, come back to the center. We're gonna do 10 of these. Remember to keep breathing through each exercise we do during the workout. Each of the strength training moves should be slow and controlled, and have good form. Keep looking ahead with your chest up and your back straight. We're halfway there. Keep checking your form. If you need to stop and take a break, that's fine. You can come back if we're still going, or just do some ballistic stretching until we're done. You want to keep your elbows above your wrists whenever you pull up, and your wrist should come to about your shoulder or chin area. 2 more. Last one. Explode back to the top. Drop those weights for a quick stretch. Shake out your hands, that's a lot of weight to hold. When you're ready, you can pick up the weights again. We're gonna get back into side lunges with a bicep curl. Lunge down, back straight, chest up, bicep curl, and explode to the top. Same thing on this side. Remember to keep your knee above your ankle. You should be able to see your shoelaces. Look down at your shoe throughout the workout. Make sure your form is not being sacrificed. If this gets too heavy or too much, drop those weights and do it with your own body weight or some ballistic stretching. We're halfway there. Keep up the good work. By using our both upper and lower body at the same time, we're getting the highest calorie burn possible while doing strength training mixed with cardio for a great increase in our metabolic rate, which is the calories you burn during this exercise and for hours after while at rest. Two more. Last one. You can drop those weights Shake out those hands. We're gonna get back into a sumo squat with an upright row. Wide stance, squat down, row up, slow and controlled, come back to the center. We're gonna be here for 10 again. Keep your back straight and your knees above your ankles. You'll feel this in your glutes, quads, hamstrings, and shoulders. Once again, we're working our upper and lower body simultaneously and getting an amazing calorie burn. Don't forget to breathe in these last 3 reps. Last one. Back to the center. Drop those weights. We're gonna get into some cardio by doing jumping jacks. If you need to make this lower impact, step out and raise your arms like this. And that'll be easier on your knees and other joints. If you can, do regular jumping jacks like I am. Remember to breathe in and out through the entire exercise. We're gonna get into a quick break. Be back in a minute. Keep moving.
Nice. No. Come on. Oops. Yeah, sure. Strong.
Moms everywhere are finding ways to keep kids active and healthy.
Works every time.
Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome back, IUP. We can stop our jumping jacks now. I hope you got some great cardio in on the break. If you have a mat, get it out. We're gonna roll out our mats and do some floor work. We're gonna start with doing some push-ups. I'm gonna do them on my knees. You can do them on your toes if you would like. We're gonna go for 10. So you can get down on your mat. We're just gonna do a standard push-up so you can put your hands a little bit further than shoulder width apart. You can either start on your knees or in the air or on your knees. And we're gonna go down for 10. You should be looking straight down, almost touch your chest to the ground, and then push back up. This should be a slow, controlled movement, just like our other strength exercises. Breathe in on the way down and out on the way up. If these are difficult for you, try squeezing your butt cheeks to make it easier. Keep your core engaged and breathe through the exercise. Last one, and we're gonna roll over and do some skull crushers. So if you have some light weights or a water bottle to use in your hands, grab those. You can lay with your back flat on the mat, knees bent, and you're gonna take your weights, put your elbows at a 90-degree angle. We're gonna pull them down and push them up. We're gonna do this 10 times, creating a 90-degree angle each time. Be careful that you keep your weights out by your ears and hold on to them tightly enough that you don't literally crush your skull. So we're gonna go for 10, starting at the top. This should also be a slow, controlled movement. This is gonna work your triceps, which are on the back of your upper arms. So you'll really be able to feel it tomorrow. 2 more. And we're gonna go into a plank. So you're gonna flip back over, get into plank position. Once again, if you need to drop to your knees, that's fine, but everyone should be able to start on their toes for this. And we're gonna make this plank a little bit more difficult by doing shoulder touches. So we're gonna do 10 shoulder touches. Keep your core engaged, your feet together. Look straight down at the mat. Keep your back straight and your bottom down. And each side to side is counted as 1 touch. Keep breathing through the exercise. Try to keep your spine neutral and your head and neck as well. 2 more. Last one, drop down. We're gonna get back into push-ups. You might wanna shake it out and do some ballistic stretching here. We just used our arms a lot. We're gonna get right back into push-ups. It's okay if you start on your toes if you wanna drop down to your knees, or if you did the first set on your knees and you feel stronger, you can go up and try them on your toes. We're gonna go for 10 here again. Slow and steady pace, breathing in and out. Keep your bottom down and your back as straight as possible. Keep your core and glutes engaged. 2 more. You can turn around and go on your back again for skull crushers. Pick up those medium to light weights. Lay back down, looking straight up at the ceiling, bringing your arms up, and we're gonna do 10 again. If your weights aren't heavy and you feel like you could do more, really contract the muscles, focus on the back of your arms more than your bicep or forearm, and you should feel a more strengthening workout. We have 2 more. And drop those weights. We're gonna get back into our plank and do more shoulder touches. So like I said, everyone should be able to start on their toes. If you need to drop down to your knees at any time, that's fine. If you need a stretch, you can go into child's pose and stretch and come back up when you're ready. 10 touches. Remember that each set counts as 1 touch. This is really gonna work your whole core, including your abdominals, obliques, hip flexors, back, and part of your glutes. Remember to breathe through the workout. One more. You can drop back down. Shake it out again. And do some ballistic stretching if needed. We're gonna roll up our mat and get into some cardio. We're gonna mix up the cardio this time and do some standing mountain climbers. What you do is you raise one arm, do a high knee, and climb a mountain. You switch back and forth, go as high as you can, and reach as high as you can. Ready? We're gonna do about 60 seconds here, and you can start. You really wanna reach high. Your arms should be next to your ears or in front of your face. You can do high knees or kick your bottom. Remember to breathe in and out through the entire exercise. If you want more of a challenge, you can go faster. If you need to take this low impact, just simply lift one knee at a time. You can move your arms fast or slow, but it'll be less strenuous on your joints. If you can keep it high impact, that's great. Keep up the good work either way. We're about halfway done. We're gonna get into a break pretty soon. Keep moving. We'll be right back.
And 30. Oh! Yo, hey, Allison.
What's going on?
Working on my free throws. Just sung 30 straight.
30? That's not possible.
Maybe not possible for you, but I've been practicing.
Step back and give me the rock.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
1, 2, 11. You know it's harder when people are watching.
Hey, you know, 11's not that bad. All you need are a few pointers.
Thank you. Are you a free throw expert?
Well, no, not really, but I do know excellent teamwork when I see it. Oh, it's so much easier to get active and live healthier when your friends are there to motivate you with a little friendly competition.
Now let's get this game started. Oh, she's going for the hook shot. Hook shot. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
America.
Let's get healthy together.
Welcome back, IUP. You can stop climbing that mountain, do some ballistic stretching, and we're gonna get into our cool down. If you wanna just stretch out a bit, walk in place, shake out those legs, we're gonna get into a lower body stretch to start off with. If you need to help your balance, you can go against a wall or hold on to a chair or table. We're gonna pick up one foot, put our hand over our shoelaces. If you need to use another one for balance, that's fine. Pull back, you should feel a nice stretch all the way down your quadricep, which is in the front of your leg. Keep that knee pointing towards the ground and next to the other one. And take some deep breaths here. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side, so you can go ahead and let go. Put that foot back down, pick your other foot up, pull straight back, keeping your knees together, keeping the one up pointing towards the ground, and take a few deep breaths. Lost my balance. Okay, we can let go. We're gonna step our legs out wide into a triangle and go straight down. If you can, touch the ground. If not, you can keep your hands on your legs or simply touch your elbows and go towards the ground. Take deep breaths during the stretch. We're gonna walk our hands over to that right ankle. If you can touch the floor or your foot, that's great. If not, your leg or your thigh or your knee is fine. Keep that leg straight and lead with your chest. Two more deep breaths. We're gonna walk our hands over to that other ankle and take a few deep breaths here. Remember to lead with your chest, not your neck. You want to keep that knee straight. Don't bend it or you won't get the stretch. Two more deep breaths on this side and we're going to go back to the middle. Walk your hands back to the middle. Walk your feet together and grab those ankles. If you can't grab your ankle, you can grab your calf or the back of your thigh. Take 3 deep breaths here and then we're gonna roll up. Roll up with your back, then your neck, and then your head. You can shake it out a bit. Now we're gonna stretch our upper body by pulling one arm across the chest. Hold it either below or above the joint and take 4 deep breaths. You should really feel a stretch here in your shoulder all the way across the joint. Go ahead and release that arm. Grab the other one and do the same thing here. This is going to give a nice stretch from doing those upright rows. One more deep breath. And we're going to stretch our triceps. You want to pull your arm behind your head. You want to reach down like this, down your back as far as possible, and push back on that elbow. You want to keep your chest up and your back straight, but really stretch the back of that arm. Go ahead and release. Grab the other arm and do the same thing. Reach down with those fingers as far as you can and push back on that elbow slightly. Stretching, you should feel a slight discomfort, but you should not be in pain. One more deep breath here. And release. We're gonna take a deep breath in, arms up, reach to the sky, and drop them back down. One more. Congratulations, IUP. That's the end of Boot Campus. Join us again next week.